Welcome to a journey through 4 centuries of opera, masters, masterpieces, and legendary performers. We will explore the composers, performers, and productions that defined this extraordinary art form, from Renaissance courts to modern stages. This show is brought to you by A Series of Thoughts as part of their music education series. Chapter 1. The Birth of Opera. Opera emerged in late 16th century Italy. Ambitious artists sought to revive the dramatic power of ancient Greek theater through a revolutionary fusion of music, poetry, and spectacle. 1600 marked the dawn of opera with Jacopo Peri's Eurydice, which premiered at Florence's Medici court. This earliest surviving complete opera came from the Camerata de Verdi, whose vision was to resurrect ancient Greek drama by wedding expressive music to poetic text. Claudio Monteverdi's L'Orfeo of 1607 is considered the first masterpiece. It transformed opera into a sophisticated art form, introducing recitar cantando, which seamlessly blended dramatic recitative with lyrical arias. This established the foundation for future operatic storytelling. In its earliest decades, opera was the exclusive domain of royal courts and noble patrons. Elaborate productions demonstrated the wealth, power, and cultural sophistication of the elite audiences. In 1637, opera went public in Venice with the opening of the Teatro San Cassiano. This was the world's first public opera house, democratizing access and creating a commercial model that soon spread across Europe. Chapter 2 explores Baroque brilliance, the rise of spectacle and star singers. The Baroque era transformed opera into a dazzling spectacle, featuring virtuoso singers, elaborate stage machinery, and the emergence of the first international superstars. Jean-Baptiste Lully founded French opera's distinctive style, tragédie lyrique. His works, like Armide, set new standards for grand spectacle, blending music, dance, and drama. Under his influence, the Paris Opera became Europe's leading state-sponsored opera house. Henry Purcell's Dido and Aeneas from 1689 premiered in an unlikely venue, a London boarding school for girls. Dido's haunting lament, When I Am Laid in Earth, remains one of opera's most moving expressions of tragic love, establishing the English opera tradition. The castrati were the superstars of the Baroque stage, possessing a unique vocal phenomenon. Figures like Farinelli became legendary, commanding huge fees and inspiring composers to write increasingly complex and emotionally powerful roles. Handel's Giulio Cesare, 1724, is considered Baroque opera at its peak. Premiering in London, it featured the celebrated partnership of castrato Senesino and soprano Francesca Cuzzoni, known for dazzling da capo arias that showcase both agility and profound emotion. Carlo Broschi, known as Farinelli, captivated Europe with his voice. His powerful and beautiful singing caused audiences to swoon. He famously became the private singer to the King of Spain to soothe the monarch's melancholy. Chapter 3 covers the classical era, marked by reform and emotional clarity. Reformers sought to strip away Baroque excess, returning opera to its dramatic roots with simpler structures and music that served emotional truth over vocal display. Christoph Willibald Gluck's Orfeo ed Eurydice, 1762, began the opera reform. He emphasized dramatic coherence over vocal virtuosity, advocating for noble simplicity, where music serves the story directly. He also integrated chorus and dance into the narrative fabric. Mozart's operatic genius elevated the art form with works like Le Nozze di Figaro, Don Giovanni, and the Magic Flute. He created unforgettable characters with penetrating psychological depth, capturing the essence of human emotion through his melodies. Mozart possessed an unparalleled ability to create distinct musical personalities. His orchestration and harmony made characters' inner lives palpable, remaining unsurpassed in their expressiveness. Chapter 4. The Romantic Era brought passion, power, and nationalism. The 19th century exploded with innovation, channeling nationalistic fervor and unprecedented orchestral power to expand opera's emotional and dramatic possibilities. Giuseppe Verdi is the voice of Italy. His masterpieces, including Rigoletto, La Traviata, and Aida, combined memorable melodies with psychological depth. His themes of love, sacrifice, and political struggle resonated strongly with the movement for Italian unification. Richard Wagner introduced the revolutionary Gesamtkunstwerk, or total artwork. He utilized continuous music and a complex leitmotif system in the Ring Cycle, creating unprecedented psychological depth. His Bayreuth Festival was a dedicated temple for his visionary productions. The 19th century saw the rise of national operas. Russian masters like Tchaikovsky and Mussorgsky captured the Russian soul. Bizet's Carmen brought French innovation with gritty realism, while Smetana's The Bartered Bride established Czech national opera. The Bayreuth Festspielhaus, opened in 1876, embodied Wagner's vision. Its covered orchestra pit and unique acoustic design focused attention entirely on the stage drama, creating his ideal sonic environment. Chapter 5 focuses on legendary performers and iconic productions. Great opera relies on performers whose artistry transcends technique, directors whose visions redefine works, and productions that become legendary benchmarks. Maria Callas, the diva who redefined opera, brought volcanic, dramatic intensity and emotional depth to every role. She revived forgotten bel canto operas, proving their dramatic power. Her legendary 1953 Norma set an enduring standard. Enrico Caruso, the first global opera superstar, revolutionized opera by using recording technology to reach mass audiences. His powerful, golden voice and charismatic presence set enduring standards for tenors, defining American opera culture through his Metropolitan Opera debut. Franco Zeffirelli's lavish productions revolutionized opera staging with cinematic realism and grandeur. His productions of La Bohème and Tosca became benchmarks for historical authenticity, proving that traditional staging could coexist with modern sensibilities. La Divina, Maria Callas, possessed a supernatural ability to inhabit roles completely. Her voice, an instrument of dramatic truth, cut straight to the heart of every character's emotional core, creating an unforgettable presence. Chapter 6. Opera Today. Tradition meets innovation. Contemporary opera honors its rich heritage while exploring new frontiers, embracing diverse voices, innovative technologies, and stories that speak to our complex modern world. Modern composers are forging new directions. Minimalist works like Philip Glass's Einstein on the Beach shattered conventions. Today's operas integrate multimedia and address diverse narratives, proving that opera remains a living, evolving art form. Opera's appeal endures through 4 centuries of evolution. Its universal stories of love, betrayal, and sacrifice captivate audiences by presenting human experience at its most heightened. It is a living tradition that bridges past and present. Thank you for exploring opera's magnificent 400-year journey. The masters await, the music endures, and the stories continue to move hearts worldwide. Let the curtain rise on your own operatic journey.